we have buses, trucks, taxis, GP drivers. You just like, yo, why did that person swerve like that? Why did they? Oh, it's a GP plate. It's a GP plate.
Welcome to the GenC podcast. I am one of your hosts, JP Jackson. Just before we started, all the Miyagi-san here, Rizaan was like, yo.
The movie's called Karate Kid.
Hello, Rizaan, how are you?
Yes, sorry. I
Are you still in the wax on?
No. I thought you were gonna say, and with me as always.
Oh,
but it's fine. Because you are one of those, and I'm just Rizaan, and I'm here for it.
No, we're not going back there. Take 10 steps.
Like on a safari this week. Like, it's giving tourist vibes.
He's just listen. We sometimes coordinate because we both want these.
You can coordinate with Mandy's. This is not a choice. This is just how things are, Rizaan.
Don't make that joke.
Yeah.
To the audio listeners, welcome.
Welcome.
As always. Hello, Lyle.
Yes.
Hello, Paul. So, what are we doing today?
So today, we're
go.
taking another opportunity to look at the previous episodes that we've done. Mm-hmm. In the episode that we like to call...
What is thirst?
Gulp.
That was a gulp.
That was a gulp.
That was like half a liter that just went in.
95 unleaded.
You ate my bro. It's a haircut, my bro.
You see, he needs more diesel.
Pause. Get it together. Yes. So in this episode, we like to, look through your comments, engage with the community.
Yes.
Sure. Channel some of the chits and or chats in a segment we like to call and the C is for. There you go. I like you to like alley oop, man. Like the CP3, the John Stockton, the Steve Nash, like an assist. Elton Yankees. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So the first episode we are going to review
is Tara and Wade.
Yeah, our first double feature. I get it.
Okay.
I get it. No, I know why he did it.
Okay.
I just understand why he did it.
So in this episode, we had the opportunity to chat to both Tara and Wade about their relationship, how they met, the canons, keeping up with the canons. And so Tara's obviously a lot more public than Wade. And I think we had even in the discussion, you could see that Tara was very comfortable in chatting to us, even though Wade was as well. I think what we were able to see, and I think the episode kind of highlighted, is their dynamic between each other and how they're able to at least shine a light on that to the world.
I was accused JP the last time of being for the love, man. JP loves that love always wins kind of stories, because I'll confess, when we brought him on, I was like, why? Like, what's the split? I was like, JP, I trust you. I trust you. And like, I grand that episode, bro. Like, W recruitment. Good HR there.
Scouting.
So, let's go to some of the YouTube.
So, what do you remember about that episode, Rizaan? Let's start there.
Okay. So because my whole thing about that episode was obviously the girl math.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
And then the fight languages that is low. Because I feel like you said, you could see that like Tara's personality was showing in the episode, but also Wade. And also Wade. Like he's
so funny.
He's so funny.
He gave us so much conversation with just facial expressions.
Love it.
Like you just see that man go.
I think kudos to Lau and to Paul for catching that and clipping it up so that everyone could.
Actually, so because my parents obviously watch the show. My daddy's favorite part was the whole the feet thing we had, because they work together and they check each other's feet. Oh, you fucking this? That's liquor. That is liquor.
Because I think that's interesting, right? I know very few people that actually have had the chance to work together at the same place and what that dynamic is like.
I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Exactly. Like, apparently they made it work.
Rizaan's in dangerous territory. That's because he's not married yet, man. JP can get away.
There's still some room there, you say. Because I don't want to close the door.
My thing is, man, I'm like this way. I'll be like, you gonna make us late? That's my whole buzz. Like, did you remember to do this?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna be that bram. So I'll be pretty upset. Like, I'm gonna be able to get to work. I'll just be upset. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make us late? Stop it. Get it together. That's me. Like that's I'm like. I don't think I should be I shouldn't be playing this game. Shouldn't be playing this game.
So some of the comments that we received were like JP the colored Nardwuar, and then I think it sets the it sets the theme for the next comment, which was Noad bra.
Noad bra? Noad bra. I like it.
And then it also said, at some point the information JP gathers stops being funny and starts being creepy.
So, on that note, I don't want JP to stop. Like I actually...
That's too good.
We were talking about this like... It was yesterday, but like for the purpose of the tape, it was the other day. And I was saying that like you truly have like mastered the skill, man. Because I swear I could do the same level of research, but I wouldn't know what questions to focus on, man. Because I would be like, you can't ask about what the 8 in grade 5 is. Actually, no, you can't tell about what the 8 in grade 5. That's JP, but JP was like, you sit by the green table. How do you know that?
But I think I said this off camera before. I think it's a bit surprising to like. It's not surprising that they know it, right? Because it's their life that we're speaking about.
Yeah.
But I think it's a bit surprising to them that I know that they went through it.
No, okay, listen. Because the thing is now, we don't think about our own lives and the minutiae of like the little things, man. And so you ask questions on the little things. That's like liquor, man. Like, so I grant it, man. I grant when they're like, yo, why do you know that? So like my favorite is gonna be like, Hannah, this is such a time jump thing. But the one where the person, I think before the recording said like, no, it's fine. You can ask me anything. Wait, what do you know? That's fine.
Yeah.
And then when JP started asking, it was like, no way.
So then the first clip we did for that episode was the one I was referencing in the intro, the blinking of the eyes, basically discussing their love story, right? And I think again highlights the interactions between Tara and Wade, but also highlighted the fact that Wade was so had so much expression in his face. So some of the comments that we got there was you two belong together so well. The blinking had me dead. Referencing the amount of blinks that he saw. And it even made some people, now I love you guys more. Just because I think just encapsulated their relationship all in that one clip. So shout out to Paul and shout out to Lau for again putting that together.
I love that you did that.
Then was the other clip we did was the fight languages clip. And then everyone references my money's on Tara. Shouldn't go down. But I mean, like, I'm not the type of guy that will fight in front of people, right?
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's not me.
Yeah.
Like, have you been in a space where other people have fought and are you just in the room?
I feel like, argue.
Yeah.
Argue or fight?
I feel like we're talking like,
yeah.
like
No,
when
in
the
the
argument
sense-
gets heated
gets
and it's
heated.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've experienced that.
Yeah.
I feel like, but I think I've, off the top of my head, I can see it from not necessarily a lover's quarrel, but maybe like a mother and child or a father and child. That's the one. I don't think I've seen like a lover's quarrel. I don't think can't recall.
Yeah.
It's always awkward, like when you're at your brother's house and like say now his brother did like something wrong.
And he's done. He's came out, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I know that happened, but I'm like, nah.
So like when you
See
say
nothing.
like friends and stuff, I had plenty of.
Because you ignore it, right? You make like if it's not happening, like it's not me.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Because you like grab that uncle, but then you saw how he clapped. You just like, you must take your place to the kitchen immediately, bro.
That's the one. You start folding laundry.
It's time to go.
You start picking up random bits of dust. Cleaning
You
carpet.
start cleaning their house.
You start cleaning carpet away. Actually,
That's it.
You go get the scopy.
that's cut through.
And then you call your parents to fetch you earlier, bro.
Yeah. And now I forgot that one thing I need to go to.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nice. Thanks. That was me.
Yeah.
Actually. But that's just a shame. That's just like when people have no chill.
Yeah.
And like they could have hit you with a, if you don't stop it.
Yeah.
Could hit you with one of those, but like some people can't wait. That's why
Yeah.
it's like they need to fight now,
Yeah.
and some people need to fight later.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a love. Have you seen a lover's quarrel?
Yes, I've unfortunately been in that space, but then also just like left. Because luckily it wasn't at my house.
Oh, okay.
So it was more like after supper, then you can find, oh no, sorry, I need to go and do something tomorrow.
But are you both like, I'm like the type of person that wants to like sort it out also. But like I won't sort it out in front of other people.
Oh, you will fight now.
But
gotta
like,
go.
but like, I'm not like a fight now type of person. But like, I want to sort it out before like I go sleep. Like I don't like going to bed being upset and stuff.
Okay.
I don't like in some instances, no, but I think we are ATAs. we don't sort it out before we go to bed. But I do let my feelings be known before I go to bed.
Okay.
And then I don't sleep like or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Because that's like the main reason. Because at night I just won't sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. In theory, I'm a like, can we do this later?
Yeah.
Because I don't always feel confident in my take, man. Sometimes you're wrong, but it's just a feeling, man. So I don't have my receipts, man. I'm just get my sources, maybe. Article 15, Exhibit A, that manner.
Okay.
But in practice, like especially with my current relationship, we are fighting now, but as in like, we need to sort this out now.
Yeah.
And so far, like it's been whatever it has been 0 for 5, but it's been 5 and 0, 5 and 0. Sorry,
5 and 0.
We've been like we've never if we lol, that's funny. If we go into the conversation, okay, cool, we're gonna sort this out. We come out with a resolution. Because like 10 out of 10 times, it's literally just the story in my head is the problem, whereas the actual story is fine. So we just needed to hear each other's story in their heads.
And let's not forget, fighting is, or the argument part of it is because you love each other, right?
Okay.
It's because you care. It's because you care so much.
Each other is a bit much, man. Don't speak for other people. You love. Do they love you? Sorry, I'm just being face-issues.
I agree.
Yes.
You wouldn't argue if you didn't care.
If you didn't care, you would just like...
You just let it go.
Yeah.
So then I think that's probably a great segue to Girl Math. And the accumulation of time spent versus what is actually registered in the relationship. So there were lots of people that were willing to tutor us, Rizaan, on how to better understand the nuances of Girl Math. So Rizaan acknowledging that Girl Math can't be overpowered, King mode activated. So you have reached a certain level, a medallion of sorts.
Okay. Thanks.
You got your constable chappies.
My badges.
Your badges.
Thanks for the support. I appreciate it.
And then another comment we got there. I'm so glad people are teaching themselves our science and mathematics. Mathemagics. We were really ahead of our time in terms of understanding what goes into this. But now, I think, even though you so greatly described it, Rizaan, I still don't understand the logic behind
the logic behind it.
But I don't think, I don't think we should try and understand.
Fair.
But like at least Rizaan like knows how it works.
At least I think you allowed me to just accept it in a way. You gave some sort of reasoning for this happening.
Yeah. No, I think this is a full just like theory conjecture, if you will.
Yes.
I do think that like a part of it is we have so much access to each other that we kind of like we put value on like the quality of the time, because that's what it's about. You know, because we literally like we chat the whole time, we phone each other the whole time, we talk the whole time, we see this together, we do this together, spending time together, because there's seeing each other. Yeah. They're spending time together, then there's going on dates. Those are 3 different scales. Yeah. So
insert scale,
Yeah. So the importance is to make sure that the pie chart of spending time together is the largest pie.
Okay.
So if you, for example, are doing... You can see your significant other. We're in a group setting, at your family's house, whatever. Not enough. You need to be doing solo things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, things where it's like, I'm thinking about you in this moment. That's what it's about. The quality of the time.
Yeah.
Sure. That's the variable. That's the X. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But here's the other thing is that like I'm a guy. Like we can have the women try and explain it. So if you want to, please in the comments, just like send us an essay, a voice note. A voice note. I'm specifically asking one person.
And then obviously, and just to conclude that, Tara then ran the Mommies and Me event. And hopefully it was a success. I think there's another one coming up. So we wish you all well on that. And I think just from my side, thank you again for sharing your experience with us on the podcast. And I think that was one of the great episodes. And actually doing good numbers.
Yeah, I know that episode did crazy numbers. The episode did. It made me rethink like a lot of what we do here. I was just like, whoa, should we bring more couples? Is that our niche? Are we relationship advice? And the C is for counseling?
Hey. Okay.
But no, we're not about numbers. It is, again, thank you so much for joining us. And also, again, great scouting, JP. Okay, is it my turn? Is it my episode? Chassis. The episode that I am reviewing today.
Yes.
Is the election episode. But like...
Which we hope people are listening to while voting, right?
Oh,
in those long lines.
Yeah.
We hope so.
because the lines were long.
How long did it take you?
No, he was easy.
An hour. I think an hour and hour and a bit.
No, mine was shorter then.
Yeah. But because I also like left the line. Yeah, now is so.
Did you get hungry?
No. What
were you standing in the pensioners line?
I can explain.
Okay.
I can explain. So I wanted to just check if I am registered. Like I just wanted to see, man. And then that list didn't have my name. Yeah, you see.
Oh.
You see. But so my
Where
problem...
did you mess up?
No, I was registered. I was registered. Inside's list had my name. The outside list didn't. But also, like, when I was looking at that outside list, I saw the yellow mense there, deceased. I'm like, this is the dead people's list. This is not... And then I asked the bro, like, did you see your name there? And he was like, yes. I was like, hi. What's giving you next? What's going on?
You basically like
I Death Note vibes, you. Do you know Death Note? I was on a check.
Yes.
Okay, you do. Okay, decent. Selamat.
Welcome to the chat.
But like the episode aside,
Yeah.
the election, maybe. What?
Yeah.
What? So like, cause we have to.
Yeah.
We have, like, I just want to ask you, early reaction or late reaction, just like, what was your take about just the election?
So sometimes I think what was a lot of the things we were trying to portray was, where's your stance? Where do you feel your opinions going to?
Yeah.
And what we did see, and this is that people are still following legacies. Or at least that's what I was taking out of that.
Devil
is
you
that
know.
if you voted a certain political party before, you most likely voted for them now. And I think we spoke about this off camera before as well, but like it's akin to that kind of the love we have for the 94 ANC, in that the regardless of any new information or any new things that come up, we voted according to what we kind of thought was going right for us and working well for us. And but I do think, again, it highlighted some areas that we cannot underestimate how strong the people's support for Zuma is. Like, and it's not TikTok numbers, it's not social media numbers, it's actual votes. And if you think about it, that's
shocking.
That 50, 14, whatever percent was ANC votes before. It's because of them that ANC lost majority. And I think my gut reaction is that we have so many vocal advocates in that we were driving the conversation around, but I think it didn't actually lead to an X on the spot on that voting day. And again, might be an opportunity missed, right? But I do think it's I think what we did get was not having the ANC in power, which I think is also a win for me.
Yeah.
So now you asked
Yeah,
my reaction. So what's your
no.
reaction, sir?
Because like, I don't know that the ANC is not in power.
Oh, okay. So sorry, they don't have the outright majority.
I think that's what he means.
Yeah.
No, they're still
I hear
definitely.
you.
Sorry, they're still driving the seat.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
yes.
don't,
But
yeah. So this is okay. We're obviously gonna get to
Yeah.
the comments. We're obviously gonna get to the chits and chats, obviously. But like, for me, the election was a disaster, man. Like, and even now, like, I have no idea what the plan is, bro. Because an ANC DA government is the true doomsday coalition.
why do you say that?
Like, you would hope, or you would think, okay, cool. This is probably like, okay, cool. These are opposing factions, so they're going to hold each other accountable. No. Opposing factions is ANC MK. MK didn't want to be in parliament. They were like, huh? What are you doing here? Manitos Gadais too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the deal was like, like they were like enemies to lovers. Enemies to lovers true, bro.
Yeah.
That's for me. And so it's gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know. Those two coming together is very sus. It's just very, very sus.
Again, it is a new era of politics, and I think we spoke about it in that episode about coalitions. And there was always going to be this stage of it.
Facts.
That we just didn't predict it to be this package.
Yeah.
We thought it was most likely ANC, EFF, or those type of aligned parties.
Yeah.
So, but then they just didn't get the votes, right?
Yeah.
And why it I think speaks to the public's perception of certain parties and certain ideals, because like I mentioned before, we saw something working, so some people just voted that way. And like when there is a content creator that deep dived into voting stations, several, and how does this make sense? And you don't, based on what you think you understand about that area, it doesn't make sense. But then you think about who they're servicing and who they previously voted for. And that's kind of the only real understanding as to why it went that way. Besides, obviously, the alleged allegations for everything. Because there's a lot.
I think, because the previous election basically showed that the election is not won on Twitter. Like, I think that's the one message. This one showed the election is not won on TikTok. Because, like, because I feel like the emergence of the MK is the biggest, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Because
I was expecting that percentage to go to the EFF. Right?
I was also expecting that to happen. Because they were obviously, the campaigns against the EFF and the ANC was like, you know what I'm saying? But so I think just because obviously my reaction or our reactions are going to be a lot of like speculation. I think it's going to be interesting just to see what does the cabinet look like, and then also what measure of accountability are they going to hold on each other? Or are they just going to fully just be a GNU, a government of national unity? It's like, no, because we are all friends, so we're all going to catch on answers together. That's the, you know what I'm saying? Because they, like, apparently they now have 70% of the control of parliament that GNU has now.
Okay.
So that's the current, because just lastly, because the initial pact of the DA was the Moonshot Pact. Right? So like a fair number of those stepped away when they learned that the DA is going to partner with the ANC.
Yes.
And the similar thing happened with the ANC's friends, if you will, that said, nah. But then that's also why like Al Jamaa joining was like a surprise. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Never mind. The support is back. But yeah, the election was an experience. I was shocked. Surprised.
Yeah.
gobsmacked.
So,
Yeah, but the episode
Yeah.
is what we're here for. In the episode, I really challenged JP. That's the one, right? With some of the leaps that he had to take with the conversation. But again, we also tried a new thing like fact or fake.
yeah.
But yeah, what was your sort of takeaway from that episode?
I think that it allowed me to think deeply about where I wanted to go in terms of my understanding of the current political system, how my views and values play into that decision.
Yeah.
And I think it definitely kind of highlighted the fact that there's much more to a political party just than what they show you to be. And it allowed me to kind of read into what are their ideals, manifestos, understandings, those which honestly previously I didn't do. Right, it was for me not ANC. That was the only thing that I was thinking about back then, and I think it kind of showed if you look hard enough, there will be a political party that aligns with you.
Yeah.
The problem is, do you know what you want out of your political party? And I think having that episode kind of made me realize what I wanted out of the political party that I chose.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what majority decided,
Yeah.
but it's at least I know where I put my X. I was like, fine, this is the one that I thought would be best with me.
Yeah.
Which I think if we didn't do that episode, it actually would have got a lot of. I would have just been very close-minded about my election.
If we didn't do that episode, it was because we would have had a guest. So just on the YouTube comments, one of the stories that I actually spoke about, this comment sort of highlights this, and it says, "Not sure how I feel about this, but I want to see a horse pee now."
He just brings it back. Yeah. Like and that's the comment.
That's the comment he chooses.
Because what did I say? Like, why is it so hard?
Why is the stream so strong?
Yes, why is the stream so strong? Why I couldn't be in a trip. But yes, people say like our agents, I really like the fact or fake part, so 100% bringing that back. And I think I appreciate the fact that they are giving us that affirmation. Like, we liked what you did there. And the communication is how we do this.
And the C is for.
What was wild was someone commented, "I needed a Shits and Geese GenC collab."
Mate.
Wow, yo, that's manifesting.
That's
That's a stretch.
That's good callback. Great callback.
So now it's even more ambiguous whether or not it's in there.
That's out, bro.
It's even more ambiguous.
So even like within the clips that did well, it was more the sort of like funny clips and not so much the deep ones. But someone commented like a fake stat, but I'm not even gonna read it because I'm like, is it real? I didn't smart the fact check. But someone said to one of the clips, political literacy in our generation is key. Yeah. But the current administration is failing at actual literacy. Bro, hashtag cry the beloved country. I was like, that's intense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, some of the politicians don't have it.
Yeah. It's giving 1,150,000, 1,200,000.
Listen properly.
Listen. It's still the.
Do you know what's bad is that like that was our president for too long. That's what's bad is that like we yes, like it. And then anyway, so one of the clips was the social media question Because we asked two, and you guys only really interacted on one. I'm looking at all of the cameras for this one.
Because he doesn't know how it's going to get cut.
Like, come on now, please. Like, comment, talk to us, talk to us.
Send a voice note.
Like, please. Man's thirsty. Anyway, so the question was, which area of the country requires the most improvement? Something to that effect. And people obviously thought actual areas. But in the comments, people gave like, good stuff. Like flat out, well, education. Couldn't agree more. All of it. Primary, high school, higher education, private education. Stop doing this for money. Like I see you. I see you. Someone said Angie Mutsecha will pay for her sins one day. She's the Minister of Basic Education. Was. I like this comment. I just think we need to provide free therapy to people. So they specifically said in the East Rand, but I feel like
just full stop.
South Africa.
Yeah, please. Then this is on TikTok. TikTok's unhinged. Like, our followers on TikTok, I love you guys. Just like, get it together. Someone literally said, the area that needs the most change is my neighbors. I can't afford to move. So them disappearing would be great. What?
That's what you call make it your own, right?
Like, that's area that needs the most improvement.
It also highlighted your relationship with the Republic of Mitchell's Plain, if I'm not mistaken.
Listen, it's fine now, man. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm off the Balois now.
You say you can use the R300 now, not the Stellenbosch RT.
Sure, that's niche. That's a niche joke. And then the second or the final comment, if you will, was the Say My Now we did. Firstly, say my now, you could change one thing that is annoying you. What did you change? JP, do you wanna redo that old moment there? Do you wanna re-experience?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah. So people had some interesting comments. But I remember
I really thought you were gonna say me.
No, I actually would like to see more of you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because like it's giving I see you for work. It's literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we should organize a picnic. Always squad.
Yeah,
a smaak picnic, just under a tree, just ontspan.
For the 100th episode.
Stop it. But like, so that's spoilers. But okay, like let's address that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have a picnic.
We're not gonna have a picnic. But we are closing in on our 100th episode.
And making me very nervous.
No, it's been a journey. We're also closing in on 3 years. September, inshallah.
100 is big, boys.
100 is big. Centurion lifting up bats and helmets.
You get like a cricket bat.
By the picnic.
Oh, okay, we're gonna play a game of action cricket. Vital. But in the episode, my response, we just like tangents, tangenticals. In the episode, I said the thing that I would like to change. It's like that, like when it's cold, having to have a pee, like just like stop it. Like just
That happened to me like last night, I think.
Did it?
Ew.
Broski.
I literally sat there for like 10 minutes thinking.
Just contemplating. Do I need
Do
this?
I really need to get up now? But then I thought, like, if I must fall back asleep and I dream about peeing, that's dangerous.
You don't even have to dream about peeing. You just dream about like surfing.
That's dangerous.
Surfing, and then you just get that splash. It's that splash.
The problem is the longer you wait, the more you realize you're gonna have to stand up.
Yeah.
And I
Because
think
I
that's
eventually did stand up.
Because the why am I doing this? But anatomically speaking,
Who is this guy?
our bladders do something called plasticity. Right? So elasticity is when you stretch and then it comes back. So plasticity is when you stretch and it then holds that position. So you don't want to do that to your bladder because then you're gonna mess up your bladder. So you relieve yourself when you need to relieve yourself. We are the GenC doctors.
Go to the toilet.
With your
Don't wait for the splash. Go to the toilet.
So the comments for this episode, right? The thing I do would change is very annoying. Traffic. Valid.
Yeah.
Valid. All of us
Please.
would change traffic. Which we did have a conversation with about this. Sorry, just tangent quickly. Quick tangent. Because someone is explaining, someone is explaining that like the way we drive should lead to less accidents. The way we drive. But I think that like the actual road itself and the type of transportation services that exist puts us on edge. Like the fact that we have to drive with, number one, the difference between like the highway, urban, suburban is like negligible. You know what I'm saying? Like you just in a residential area, and you're still driving 80. You know what I'm saying? But that's a bit of a wild example. But like you get me, right? So that sort of like change is like right? So you don't get like a good. This is the high traffic area. This is the low traffic area. It's all sort of blended, right? So that puts us on high alert sometimes, depending on day of the week. Then on top of that, we have buses, trucks, taxis, GP drivers.
Uber Eats.
But you can't be a Cape Townian and not feel some type of way when you see a GP plate. You always feel some type of way. You just like, why did that person swerve like that? Why did they? It's a GP plate. It's a GP plate. Anyway, then sorry. I'm sponsored by Tangent. This person said, since we got freedom of speech, I get rid of the ANC. Sincerely, Amandla.
That's a personal view. That sounds like a personal view.
I mean, that was on brand for the episode. My favorite one is washing clothes and dishes. Let's just get new ones.
New ones.
Bro,
sure.
That's
unlimited budget.
Funds,
yeah. But
like the same now.
Climate crisis.
That Capitec line is crazy. For unlimited funds.
You know, like in some of the videos that where people are complaining about like how long they had to like stand in line to vote. I saw people saying that Capitec, like people that bank with Capitec have been getting like ready for this. They've been ready, but for them it's just like a normal. It's a Tuesday morning.
Practice how you play, boy. What's longer?
Just take to it.
Yeah.
What's longer?
What's longer? Like standing for Home Affairs or standing at SARS?
Home Affairs.
I think
Home
Home
Affairs.
Affairs.
Home Affairs.
But
Because SARS is by appointment.
Sheesh. But now clock got the longest is SASA. Oh my god.
Yes.
Like when they have to register for it.
Yes.
Because that don't move.
Rizaan, are you registering for SARS?
No.
No.
It's a new eligibility laws.
It's for the GenC.
I had fun with this episode.
Yeah.
Did you have fun with this episode? Soy Dora. But yeah, on that note, please keep sending us your comments. We do enjoy this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gran doing this.
It's lekker.
It is nice. I think sometimes we also get caught in the moment.
A bit too much, yeah.
But also,
everyone.
but also in the episode itself, like sometimes you don't actually get to see or get to experience those moments, and I think that's where the clips and the comments actually help us acknowledge that, oh, this happened.
And sometimes while we're recording the episode or like afterwards, you're like, Yana, I wish I could talk to them for more. Like, I wish you could actually like revisit that. Maybe that's a segment. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Revisit that.
Like, I'm not gonna explain it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna explain it. Like,
why it's
they
gonna be
get
a
it.
feature.
They get it.
Okay,
They get
maybe.
it. Take us home, JP. I'm ready to go.
And if you liked this episode, please do comment down below. Rate us on the audio platforms.
He just rubbed his nose.
Eskimo kisses.
He always said Eskimo.
Eskimo kisses. That's
The Huguenote.
Huguenote. Yes, like it. What?
Sorry, JP.
I cover that, and we'll see you at the next one. And we out. Peace.